Page 5 now. The effort against Planned Parenthood. South Carolina is the 12th state that will conduct some type of investigation into whether or not Planned Parenthood is breaking any state or federal laws with its apparent sale of aborted baby parts. This after the Center for Medical Progress released several disturbing videos from the group. The latest disturbing one showed a doctor talking about selling parts of a baby, listen here, from the bodies of whole babies, parts of an intact baby. Now, there's supposedly an effort in Congress to defund Planned Parenthood. The group sucks in about $500 million a year in taxpayer money. But apparently, the House will not vote on this anytime soon. Why? Well, because they have to go at it down, man. 6 weeks summer vacation, of course. So where's that outrage against that? Joining me now on the Daily Ledger Page 5 beat, Stephanie Marie. Well, so what's going on?
Yeah, well, the Senate is expected to vote as early as Monday on a bill to strip Planned Parenthood of federal funding. However, the bill isn't expected to get the 60 votes it needs to advance because nearly all Democrats object to it. But yes, a lot of people who have seen the horrific undercover videos are wondering the same thing. Where's the outrage? Especially after the fourth video released that not only shows a Planned Parenthood VP discussing how to break the law and sell aborted babies, but it also has new scenes of Planned Parenthood personnel picking through baby body parts in a petri dish. Now, I must warn you, we did not censor or blur this video out. It is very graphic, but we feel that it is important to share this with you unedited. So if you have young children in the room or a weak stomach, I suggest you not watch this segment.
So if there's a case that is, so mangled we can't even get like a shred of, piece of liver out of it, versus something that we can get, we can get liver, thymus, pancreas, and neural tissue. So obviously that second case is a lot more. Yeah. Sorry, no, I didn't mean to.
So compensation could be specific to the specimen.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And I think then we would just, I think for us, we would need criteria.
Yeah, clear criteria.
For what makes something
usable or not.
Mm-hmm. We have to be, I think we have to be coordinated with each
to
other.
Keep the story straight.
Yes. Well, and to make sure that we're all saying the same thing.
Was that crack? Was that just the little bits of the skull?
Mm-hmm.
That's the heart.
I think so, right?
Yeah.
Here's the heart.
Everyone's trying to get in on it.
My fingers will smush it if I try to.
What do you pick it up?
The heart is right there.
The heart over there.
So would you call that intact?
These are intact kidneys,
okay.
yes. If somebody needed...
Because if I looked at that, I'd be like, that's good to go.
Now, the White House is still standing behind Planned Parenthood, and Obama is even calling the organization, quote, ethical. And the White House press secretary, Josh Earnest, says he believes Planned Parenthood sting videos are fake. And this is, of course, without looking at any of the facts.
The views that are represented in the video are entirely inconsistent with that organization's policies and with the high ethical standard that they live up to.
So would it be unfair to say that you're simply taking your talking points from Planned Parenthood on these videos?
Well, again, I guess I would suggest that you consult with Planned Parenthood for the details of their policies.
Now, Ernest made it clear that Obama would not be supportive of any congressional actions against Planned Parenthood. And it's still unclear if the president has seen any of these horrific videos. But we know that Ernest didn't because he said so during the press conference.
Josh Earnest says that Planned Parenthood is ethical after at least hearing about these videos. That's just remarkable.
Well, it's just really interesting that Josh Earnest hasn't had time to even take a peek at these videos with the fourth video out. He doesn't know if the president has seen any of these videos. This has become a national issue. It's interesting that, he's already saying that he's not going to approve of anything that Congress comes out with against Planned Parenthood, but yet he hasn't seen the video. They're not even curious curious to see if Planned Parenthood did something wrong, if Planned Parenthood is selling the body parts of aborted fetuses. I mean, this is just outrageous. Yet the White House has time, the Obama administration has time to step in and say that they're going to investigate Cecil, the lion that was killed in Zimbabwe. I mean, I'm really upset about the lion in Zimbabwe. I'm losing sleep over it. But yet we have something here at home that is a major issue, and the White House is looking the other way.
No, she really is losing sleep over Cecil the lion, because I've heard about Cecil the lion from her several times. So can you imagine now losing sleep over these videos? I mean, it's just amazing. But, you know, that's not going to be the problem of the White House, because, Steph, they haven't bothered to watch the videos. That's amazing. But, you know, Planned Parenthood got hacked the other day, or did they?
Right. So Planned Parenthood is saying that they were hacked by extremists, but it's looking to be a little bit more of a PR stunt. Basically, some people looked into this, and the website that they were looking at, it looks like Planned Parenthood had time to actually rearrange fonts and the alignment of where they were saying that they were hacked. And also, the domain was still loading content from the server, and their site down template was categorized as campaign site down template. So this is all very unusual, because if they were actually hacked, this wouldn't be happening. And then on top of this, they were actually asking for donations.
They were. You know, I happened to see that yesterday, and I thought it was really interesting that they were pretending that to be hacked by extremists. I mean, they just said that point blank. We've been attacked by extremists. And then very slowly during the day changed the fonts and then said, oh, by the way, yeah, we're just down for regular maintenance. What?
It's pathetic.
It's just amazing. Well, what else is going on? Because that one was pretty crazy.
Yeah. The Speaker of the House getting weird on the Golf Channel, of all places. John Boehner will make his debut on the show Faraday on August 3rd. So the network has been releasing little clips of what we can expect to see. And last week we saw Boehner crying over some kids not having the opportunity to golf like he did when he was a young one. And in this week's clip, he's whining about how he can't golf with Obama again because the media will be all over him.
And you look at today, you've got hundreds of radio talk show hosts all trying to outdo themselves, right, going further right and further right and further right. You've got all these cable news channels, and all they do is politics. And then you've got every blog, then Facebook, Twitter, all of these mediums. And what's happening is the American people are getting more information about their government than they ever got before. And it's tending to either push or pull people into one of two camps. Trying to find common ground between the left and the right is more difficult. There's no question about it. If I get on to see President Obama, the right begins to wonder what I'm up to. The left begins to wonder what the president's up to. You know, the president's suggested, hey, you think it's too much trouble if we play golf again? And I have to look at him and say, yes. Because it just, everybody gets
bent out of shape,
worried about what we're up to. When all we're really going to do is play golf.
In 2014, Obama said his favorite golf partners were Boehner and his VP, Joe Biden.
Was John Boehner tearing up a little bit there?
Yeah, he actually was tearing up. It's just amazing to hear him complain about the media. Well, he can't catch a break from the mainstream media, and apparently he can't catch a break with conservatives because we're calling him out on all the things that he lies about and all the things that he votes on when he's not doing the right thing or the things that he promised his constituents.
He's wondering if we'll read something into the golf outing, and you know, the fact of the matter is, yes, we will.